All right. What'd you have?
I was going to talk about just like our words of the week.
What?
That's what we're starting with.
Okay. Great.
Words of the week. Everyone think of a word of the week. And on 3, we're all going to say it.
Okay.
This is what we're really good. You really want to do research?
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Think of your word. Think of your word, Timon. We all think of a word. We choose one of them to expand on. So you got to think of a decent word.
And what's the point system for this?
Vote. we're going by vote.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Vote.
Right. Word. This is good. This is good. All right.
I'm ready.
Okay. On 3.
On 3?
5, 4, 3.
Bicep.
Speaker.
Okay.
I kind of like speaker.
Speaker, bicep, zonked. I'll go speaker.
Let's vote for speaker. All right.
Okay.
Time, what do you vote for?
Speaker? Is that
Good.
fine?
Okay,
Great.
so speaker wins.
Okay.
Speaker takes
Majority.
it.
Yeah.
I bought some new speakers for my editing setup.
All right. Let's
From-
get this episode started. So that's it. That's good. That's good.
I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
That's good. That's good.
So
Cool.
So funny.
I knew way ahead of time that's exactly how I wanted to do it. We're going to vote for time and we're going to cut him off. Keeps piping up during our podcast. What gives you the right, dude? It's not like we asked you to say that. No, I am curious. All right. What kind of speakers? Car speakers? Computer monitors?
They're computer monitor speakers. Like
All right, that's good. Okay. Roll it again. I think this tight beat means that
It seems like people who know music, like I think I would expect music producers to use headphones, but it seems like they always use nice speakers.
Yeah, get this. Got it from a music producer. Can you guess who?
Dr. Smith. Zane
All I
Gosling.
hear is
Rick
Dr. Smith this, Dr. Smith that.
Zane C.
Yeah, Zane C.
Okay.
You guys meet up in a public spot.
I just came to his studio.
That's awesome. All right. So,
The studio is really cool.
Yeah. I didn't
Lot
go
of rugs.
inside. I thought he might invite me in, but
Dang.
just kind of walked out to meet me. So,
Hey, we're in for the Graham concert though. We're on the list.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that going to be?
the
The
Truman?
Truman.
All right. So, I don't know. I'll stop. Cool. That'd be
Kind of
sweet.
everything. Yeah, I like double check with him. Like, hey, Puffy, you come to Kansas City.
Dot. Right?
Yeah, so it's fun. We're in.
Happy
right, so-
Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Wednesday
Yeah.
to you and yours. To all who celebrate.
Hope it's a win of a Wednesday.
Yes.
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 Wednesday, not just a Wednesday. We want it to be a Wednesday.
Yep. Good win of the week's coming later.
Really. Perfect. Okay. Well, be thinking about it.
I just said
Yeah.
good win of the week. I want to talk about some movies a little bit.
Okay.
First one we're going to start with is we were on AmazonPrime.com.
You were on the .coms.
I was on Amazon.Prime and .com, and I wanted to watch. Will Ferrell came out with a new movie with Reese Witherspoon. I thought I haven't seen a nice, just chill comedy in a while. It's called like You're Cordially Invited.
I liked the preview.
I don't know. Like, I just don't watch enough comedies. I don't have a good baseline these days. It's like, I don't know. When's the last time I saw a comedy?
Yeah.
Borat.
That was maybe it. Yeah.
You know, like they don't really make comedy movies.
2008.
I laughed probably like 15 times.
That's a lot.
It seemed, yeah, there were some funny parts. There was a good, like, reoccurring joke where just one character would only refer to his wife as the wife.
Okay.
Just over and over and over again. You know, like that was funny. And Will
Yeah.
Ferrell's obviously funny. Anyway, we get done watching the movie. It's nice. And Amazon just auto plays not even another comedy, not even another movie. Just while we're there, we like blew up the air mattress, had like a cozy little night in the living room. Mm-hmm. Amazon just starts playing a show called Reacher. I think I've heard of this. I thought it was John Krasinski, so I guess I haven't.
Yes, I've heard of this as well.
So some show called Reacher.
Is it also a video game? Anybody know? Jack Reacher?
Jack Reacher, Rainbow Six.
Ryan?
Jack Ryan.
Maybe that sounds like John
Meg
Krasinski
Ryan.
from what I've heard.
Matt Ryan.
28. He was
28-3.
on Madden 2023. No, I thought Jack Reacher was something. Anyway, go
I
ahead.
don't know.
Oh, his name is Jack Reacher.
Okay.
Wait, what did you ask?
I thought it was a video game. Is there
Oh yeah, video game.
am I the only one with Google here,
Matt-
Timon? Golly! Jack Reacher is a protagonist of a series of crime thriller novels by a British author. Oh, it's a book. That's why none of us knew it. I don't know. Go ahead. Okay.
All right. I mean, this is all pretty dumb.
Tom Cruise, Jack Reacher movie, I think. Do you like it that I interrupt you all the time?
Well, if it's about Tom Cruise, go ahead.
I watched The Firm this past weekend. Ever seen that?
Oh yeah, I did 8 book reports on it. Very familiar with that book and the movie.
I loved it. I'd never seen it before.
Really? Yeah.
You know, everybody in this law firm has passed the bar exam. First try. Do you remember that part?
That's a quote.
I thought you would know it better.
It doesn't seem that important of a quote. Gene Hackman's in it, who's dead.
He is. So you can talk bad about it if you want to. If you want to. Yeah. Go ahead,
All right.
Reacher.
It's so dumb. So Reacher starts playing, and maybe you saw him on there. This dude is a massive guy, like a white version of like
Yeah.
Michael Clark Duncan in The Green Mile.
He's the guy from Blue Mountain State.
And he's just like the clear protagonist of the show. And
I hope I know where this is going.
I promise you don't.
Dang it.
And so I just ended up sitting there and like, I just was like, I guess I'll just watch Reacher. I can't find the remote. And I just, that maybe it doesn't sound that crazy, but I just normally don't do stuff like that. Like, I'm just going to watch Reacher. It spoon fed me this. And for whatever reason, a new character was birthed between me and Rachel after the show. And so because he's just like this macho, strong guy, I mean, ever since the past 5 days, I think this character would be called like 8-year-old's first role model.
Okay.
Because anytime something comes up, Rachel's like, can you like unscrew this for me? And like, I bet Jack Reacher could easily.
Oh, I see.
Just everything is Jack Reacher. I'll just be laying in bed. Just out of nowhere, I'll go, man, Jack Reacher could get any girl he wants. I've really enjoyed it. Just the joke of the week right now.
My dad's really strong. He's not as strong as Jack Reacher is. Right?
Man,
Yeah.
it's cool that baseball's back. I bet Jack Reacher could play with the Royals if he wanted to.
Jack
but
Reacher could hit it out of the stadium, I bet.
too busy fighting crime.
I thought the story was going to say Rachel was like looking at Jack Reacher and being like, honestly, you're not far off from him. I would have loved. Like,
I'm a
you
bit
would
ways
have
off.
done. Yeah, I do push-ups every time I watch Jack Reacher now.
That's the other thing I've been doing. Ever since she complimented me, I let her know, like, hey, just heads up, doing abs today? You're welcome. See you later. I did that this morning.
That's awesome.
But yeah, the Jack Reacher joke, she is like, she is like laughing and also saying like, you have to stop. So I'm just trying to find the middle ground there. But yeah, she said it reminds her of like a young boy. It's like my first non-animated role model. Jack Reacher. He could do anything.
And he kind of looks like an animation. Like,
Yeah,
he looks
he
like a
does.
cartoon. He's so jacked. Anyway, yeah, so girls, look him up with Safe Search on. But we are back with another episode. I have a fun Facebook comment or Facebook post from, how do you pronounce her last name? Leslie Montandon?
Yep.
Montandon? She said, valid or get off my high horse. If a husband can't find something at the grocery store, he should definitely ask a grocery store employee where it is before calling or texting his wife and adding to her mental load. What do you think of that?
I don't really, I mean.
There were some back and forth in the
Was there? I didn't even
Yeah.
see the discourse.
Yeah.
I don't know about like mental load of like where the strawberries are, but I think just as a guy, anyway, or just as a human, it's more resourceful to ask the person there.
You would
ask a
them there?
worker.
It seems
not
way
your-
quicker, and
Yes.
they would know potentially better.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I don't even know if this is.
I don't call my wife, but that's just me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. It's just way quicker and a better
Right,
answer
yeah.
to just ask someone who works there rather than like text or call. It wouldn't even cross my mind to do that.
Really? I guess when she said that, I was like, oh, I do that all the time to Catherine. And then I reread it. If a husband can't find something, I often will find the area and it's like, okay, this says tomato sauce. This says spaghetti sauce.
Yeah, it's a
Which
point of
one?
clarification. Like if you weren't specific enough, now this is our problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the other day, I was doing a quick Aldi run for Catherine, and on her list, she like made the list for her, but she's like, actually, can you just go do it?
Oh, so shorthand.
Yeah, exactly. And it just said onions. And so I had to ask this mom and mother-daughter there. I go, hey, if you are just shopping for something that your wife says onions about, which one would you like? Because there's yellow, red, whatever, all these different sweet onion. And I'm like, I think I got it.
Yeah.
So-
I like getting a pulse from the people. I'll do that too. Like, this is what my wife said.
Yeah.
Oh, like a barista. She said, surprise me with something,
Yeah.
and it's like a vague description of liquid. Like, just make this. She'll be cool.
No problem.
Yeah. Whatever you think.
If it ends in Eno, yeah, she'll love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, yeah, quick straw polls every once in a while at the grocery store with the ladies there.
Yeah. Get a
But,
good pulse.
Yeah, okay, so maybe,
Yeah, the clarification is good because like I definitely recently called my mom like which kind of mushrooms.
Yes.
Because like I'm here, but yeah, and so that's fair.
Because the
I think.
employee is not going to go which type of mushrooms you need. You have to.
I think
call
I was.
home.
I don't know. I think I like asked where the mushrooms were, found those, and then I was like, I think she just said mushrooms, and I was like, well, there's just plenty of options, so I don't know what to get. So
And a bummer that you had to get mushrooms.
right, tell me.
dude, I've been turning a corner on mushrooms.
Maybe that's why you're so injured these
It could
days.
be.
Yeah, it's the independent variable.
Could be it. Yeah, it's funny, like all the women in the comments are like, totally valid.
Don't call me.
And then there's dudes that are like, I mean, come on, understand us a little bit here. So I think I have. I think I've asked Catherine for sure, but I can't think of exactly when. But
My second movie I watched this weekend was Baby Driver.
bell bottoms. Remember that part?
No.
Oh, Timon?
No, not specifically.
Really? Anybody? Oh yeah. Bell bottoms.
They don't even know. They actually
These
know
film
film
majors,
school.
yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They're saying they don't know.
It's the very beginning. It's like, oh, it's so the beginning scene. Sorry, let's talk.
Talk bell bottoms.
Do you mind if I interrupt you some more?
I don't care. I don't even notice it. It's a back and forth,
Rat-a-tat.
give and take,
Yeah.
rat-a-tat-tat.
Is that part of a song? I liked the opening scene a lot.
The
but I
very
just-
beginning. So, without spoiling it, I don't think it's a spoiler. Is it a spoiler? All right. Okay. Barstool says it's fine. The very beginning scene is like, I mean, the whole movie is choreographed like to the music, but the very beginning scene is like a song that has like a 2-minute instrumental to begin with, and then it like kind of like finally has this little like monologue. This guy goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the one and only Bell Bottoms." And that's what he's doing. He does that. Like, you remember, like he's in the car.
Yeah,
Yes.
I remember it now personally.
Bell Bottoms. And then the more like, then the music gets faster and faster. And then that's when they run out and then he just starts peeling out.
Yeah.
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 I've watched it like 5 times now, so I know a little better than you guys do. But anyway, tell me what you thought.
I thought it was unique in certain ways. It was definitely creative in certain ways with all the music integrated into it. I think I would have noticed that had I not previously known. But, when you know how the music plays a role in the storytelling, or at least in the visuals, I guess, it's pretty cool to watch. And
Yeah.
there's some really long scenes of him just kind of walking. Is this actor a dancer? He moves like a dancer at times. They make him dance, I feel like.
That one scene, I feel like it's like,
He's got the coffee and
Yeah.
he's prancing around.
yeah, I don't know how I felt about that one. I mean, I liked it, but it was like, that was the only scene they did that in. And so I was like, that's kind of odd that that's like the only time that like, there's like signs on the wall.
I appreciated that. I like
You
that
like
went with the music.
Okay. Yeah. And I thought like, okay, this whole movie's going to be like that. And then that was the only time they really did that.
Yeah.
So it's like, he was just in a good mood at that point.
Just good mood.
But yeah.
Okay, my main takeaway, my main thoughts are like, yes, cool, creative at times, good action movie, but I think you built it up too high.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you talked about it, you're like, I've thought about it every day. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
And so I think I was expecting maybe a more original story, maybe a better story.
Fair.
It's a little bit of like just a fairy tale, like
Fair.
just romance.
Yeah.
I was missing like maybe more of like a villain. We got a villain in like Act 3. I didn't know who to root against for most of the
Interesting.
movie.
Yeah.
So it's still a good movie, and it is more creative than the average movie. But I think it was built up a little too high. 'Cause it's kind of
Yeah.
just like this young guy is like meets this girl one time, and he's like, "You want to like kind of
Yeah.
not work anymore and come with me?" And she's like, "I'm down.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that sounds
I'm
great.
free." And I wanted to know more about
Yes.
her, and it was just like everything went really well.
Was that your critique maybe, Timon, a little bit? Was like the story was not as
I don't know.
developed.
I think it was just like I enjoyed myself, but was not blown away. Maybe that was
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
It was definitely
Which
the
then
music
again-
for me that got me
Yeah,
like the
and
most pumped about
I think
it.
now that I have my new speakers,
Yes.
I want to watch it like sometime Home Alone, like volume up, just
Did
like
you
with
pump
the
it,
speakers.
Jake? Pump the music?
We had the woofer going.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I do want to rewatch it. Like I liked it enough that I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
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 I'll tell you, woofer, which sits on the floor while you're on the air mattress, feels like you're in an IMAX.
Ooh.
That's a life hack.
Yeah.
I have some life hacks today. Sorry, we could tie a bow around Baby Driver. Good. But I think when you said, like, I can't stop thinking about it, and
I
you
know.
and Scott were both texting me about it, it built it up too high for me.
I thought that first scene was awesome. Like the way that he like drifts around that
Yeah.
car, like to the music, it was just so cool.
I like a good drift.
Yes. And-
Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Is that offensive?
It's a song.
Is that one of the top 5 words that we shouldn't say? Anyway,
I enjoyed the drifting.
Yeah.
Right away, as soon as Rachel saw the drifting, she said, I don't think this is a movie for me.
It's
and
a-
then she got on her phone.
oh really?
Yeah.
She was like, I'm done.
That's
Yeah.
a bummer. I think even if you're not like loving a movie, just like write it out. Unless it's awful.
Timon, you don't know women at all.
Oh, Timon,
That's
wait
true.
till you get married.
Yeah,
Raj.
drifting's like a middle finger to women. They do not like it.
Yeah. Back before, they could vote. They couldn't even drift either. Like, yeah. So
One and the same.
one same. They can barely even drive.
And that's how you respect women. See?
I'm
You drive for
glad
them.
to hear. Good. Good
In
to
the
know.
passenger seat. Make a meal plan. Tell me where everything is at the grocery store. Anyway, yeah.
I have life hacks.
Life hacks, please.
One, subwoofer on the ground while laying on an air mattress.
Okay. Okay.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Second, figured this out accidentally. If you have a subscription that you're currently paying for me, it was like, there's tons of like meal plans that I'm constantly signing up for and canceling. Even just like I'm getting my protein from like a website and every 30 days. When I've gone to cancel those, they freak out. These companies will do like, we're sorry to see you go. Before you go, we'd be willing to offer you 15% off. And I say cancel anyway. Further life hack, then they will send me a follow-up email and say, we're sorry that you left. We will now give you 30% off.
Come on back for 30.
So
Yeah.
the life hack is if you are loving a subscription, like either threaten to cancel it or cancel it, and then you will get a massive discount
That is good.
on the back end.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. In my instance, I actually did not want any more of it. I was like, I'll keep this in mind next time.
That's good. I think, the less you need it, the less you want it, the more they want you. And it's just so much easier for companies to obviously, what's it called? Acquire. Or no, once they've acquired you,
Keep
to
you.
keep you. Yeah.
Yes.
They call it keeping a customer.
KAC. And then my last life hack is if you are ever talking to someone who lives below the Mason-Dixon line, remind everyone where that kind of runs, Timon?
Is that the equator?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
like, Like,
Yep.
Like, so let's quick quiz. Mississippi,
Equator.
Ghana,
Not equator.
Kazakhstan.
Do
This is
harder.
a tough one. This is a tough one.
Half equator.
Wow.
Go harder, Brad.
Happy quick.
Okay. Moscow, Russia. They say Moscow in America, but they want to say Moscow.
Okay, this one is tough. Equator squared.
Over 2A.
Yes.
Okay,
Very
great.
good.
If you're talking to someone in kind of a south region
Of the equator.
of the equator or the United States, and you're maybe wanting to win them over, maybe woo's in your top 5 strength finder, you want them to like you, compliment them on how humid their city is. It will work like a charm, I promise you. You say things like, I grew up in Missouri and it gets pretty humid there in the summer. And then I went to fill in the blank. And then
Birmingham?
I went to Charleston.
Whoa.
I was in Lafayette, Louisiana. That place is humid. And then they will immediately like you.
you could drink the air with a straw. there.
They'll say, you aren't kidding. It is humid here.
This guy gets us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because people are proud of that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
They want to feel like, kind of like we do have it tough.
Yeah.
And so if you acknowledge that they have it tough,
Like, I thought I knew.
we have some traffic where I live, but you guys, I don't know how you deal with it.
And then you roll down that window and that air just hits you. You try to save on gas. You don't want to run out on the highway.
Yeah, Isaac's farting. What do we do?
That's so good, though. Yeah. So, truly, you think everything's humid down there, though?
Mason-Dixon and below.
Okay.
Yeah, compliment their humidity.
Okay. So like
Really just the South.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi.
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Yep.
That'd be okay.
That'd be okay.
Frankfort, Kentucky. Yes or no?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I mean, maybe just anywhere.
St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yeah, for St. Paul, Minnesota, you go, people probably don't think Minnesota gets hot. I was there last summer. It gets so hot.
Dude, it does. Thank you.
Yeah, it does.
I've been trying to tell my friends from out of town, like, come in here. It's boiling.
But what's so nice is you guys have all those lakes.
Dude, people don't know about the lakes.
You should put it on your license plate.
They think Minnesota, they think Mall of America. They don't ever talk about the lakes. We have it on our license plate. No one even reads it.
That's a life hack. Gas them up about their own humidity.
Do you think it goes gas them up? You think it goes in reverse for above the Mason-Dixon line? Talk about how cold it gets in the winter as a Southerner.
Yeah. What are some other things you could reverse it? Yeah. How cold it get?
Yeah.
You guys get some bitter cold and windy.
Dude, it's windy here.
You can probably just say that for any city. Dude, I've been there. It can get windy.
Because everybody has
sometimes be
experienced
windy.
wind. Yeah. And so no one's gonna like say you're wrong. Some people might think like, you don't know what? Yeah, there's wind everywhere.
What are other generic things that, dude, good looking trees.
It rains there, right? It rains there? Yeah. Yeah. Good
Dude,
looking
I
trees.
was through there once.
It's bright there.
It's so
Bright is
bright.
good.
Dude.
Bright is
I
good.
couldn't look. It was like I think it was extra bright there.
I
I
think that's
bought
such a-
sunglasses.
That's a funny thing. Just like, because they'll be like, well, yeah, it's bright. I never thought it's
Maybe it is brighter.
extra bright, but
I
I don't live in North Carolina,
Dude, I was there. I only drove through for one day, but I drove around sunset. You guys have amazing sunsets.
Amazing.
In Louisville.
I did have a buddy who would like talk up Kansas sunsets to people. Like, dude, sunsets here. What about potholes?
Yeah, I got some potholes though. Especially that's a good one for north of Mason.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that is actually more common.
And even if somebody's like, well, I haven't experienced potholes, but I haven't been on every road this guy's been on.
Yeah, I guess we drove to roads. Yeah, you got a lot of potholes.
A lot of They need to figure out something out with that. Yeah. Crooked politicians. You can just say that. That's bipartisan.
Yeah.
Politics over there just kind of haywire.
Haywire's good.
Yeah.
Anywhere up north, you go, y'all, I mean, you got a lot of snow plows.
Yes, dude. Let's talk about the plows.
I forget the name of it, but I went to this amazing taco place, and then they'll tell you the name of it. And you go, yes,
Or
that place is so good.
what about just like, dude, up there or wherever, sports is a religion. And then they can fill in the blank from there. Because you don't know if it's baseball or basketball or football, whatever. But if you say sports oh yeah, dude, Ohio loves their football.
Yeah, especially if you kind of don't know where to go from here. Like, yeah, I live in like I'm about an hour west of what would be a good example? I'm kind of like kind of just middle West Virginia. Dude, people go crazy up there for their sports.
Yes.
And then maybe it's high school.
Yes.
Maybe there is a college there. I don't know.
Perfect.
Middle West Virginia.
So we just gave you guys a lot of good talking points for free.
Yep.
Right there.
Life hack.
If you'd like to support us, you can support us on Patreon. But that's free.
It's loud. Do you hear what? I don't know. I just started it and you started smiling at me and I realized I don't even know what I'm doing. I was just got to figure it out.
Do
and
you?
then change my mind. Do you guys hear that?
Yep. No. Maybe?
Yeah, because it's silent. What I'm talking about is 140,000 family farms in the U.S. have closed down since 2017.
Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't think you heard it because I haven't heard you talk about it. We're going to talk about it now.
Let's talk about it. Where
I'll say again.
all over the United States?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
140,000 is a lot.
Those aren't just those aren't acres. Those aren't plots. Those are farms. Those are different families. And Good Ranchers is trying to help solve that problem because all their meat is 100% American sourced. It's free from hidden additives. And you're going to be supporting American ranchers getting meat you can feel good about serving. Clean, simple, exactly as it should be.
Dude, it really is clean, simple, and exactly as it should be. Like it truly, like that's a great way to put it. Like it just tastes like it should. We had fajita chicken the other night. Good Ranchers serves this chicken that is like strip cut already. So it's like pre-stripped for you. And we just did a little fajita marinade. sizzle it up in the griddle. Yeah, griddle. And,
Yeah.
dude, a hit for the whole family. Clean, simple, exactly as it should be. And we know that we're supporting American farmers, good ranchers along the way.
Yep. It's goodranchers.com. Good Ranchers is American meat delivered. Our promo code is GRKC. If you're into that kind of thing. What you're going to get right now is free meat for a year in the form of a different add-on tacked onto any box that you subscribe to. And you're going to get $40 off, which is a better deal than most are getting.
Yes.
And it's not going to be around forever. So take advantage now. Help American farms.
Yeah.
Every purchase.
That promo code gets you not only the classics, bacon, ground beef, or wild-caught salmon, but now they're also adding in the option of seed oil-free chicken nuggets.
Oh.
Highly recommend it.
That's worth taking advantage of.
That's worth it right there. So
yeah, find your box, get yourself a little burger and chicken box, and then you just get a free thing of chicken nugs.
yes,
Every month.
every month
For a year.
GoodRanchers.com. Yeah. For a year. For a year.
For a year.
For a year.
$1,200 value.
For a year.
For a year.
GoodRanchers.com. American meat delivered. Let's go ahead and bring in Nathan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Come on.
Nathan, come on in. Documentarian, director
Nathan
of
Culli, director of
the Ghostrunners story, untold for the first time. Listen up.
Untold for the first time. Yes.
All right, get in there close. I'll move my drinks.
Never done this before, so
You're good. You're good.
We good? We good?
So yeah, here we are with Nathan. We recorded most of the day yesterday. Timon got to interview with him the day before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Where do you go to college?
Southern Illinois University, Carbondale.
And is that so? It's a film school.
Yeah. No, not really. It's. I've told Timon this. He shouldn't regret not going to college.
That's how you feel, even just currently being in it.
Yeah, I mean, it's given me some good stuff. Obviously, the people I met that are also here with me.
Way to start with that.
Never would have met them if I hadn't gone. Probably wouldn't totally be able to do this trip in the same capacity without it. Because some equipment that it provides, but program's a little lackluster.
Okay. He's
Okay.
used the L word.
Yeah.
All right. Well, give us a little background of you as a ghosty. What about just you have a ghosty origin story for us?
Yeah.
Nathan's been a fan for a long time.
Right. Yeah. I watched you, Jake, for the audio listeners. I watched Jake with Juggle and Josh.
Really?
Way back in the day. But I think I was subscribed to Josh before you joined. So I was I think I was there at the beginning of Jake and Josh.
Did you guys have a name for your fans or anything?
Yeah, Parabolas.
Parabolas. You were a P-bola?
Yeah, that was a proud parabola.
P squared.
Proud Parabola.
Parabola proud. Yeah.
So I watched that for a long time. I remember all the Logan Paul stuff, all the world records and things like that. Just I was kind of obsessed with it. I was mad at you when you left.
Yep.
A little bit. I mean, I love that thumbnail. And basically followed you on Instagram after that. It took me a little bit to get on Ghostrunners. I think it was a little before the pandemic that I fully went in. It was huge to have during we would just go on hikes in the middle of nowhere during COVID because we had nothing else to do.
Cool.
Just go back through all the old episodes and just listen to you guys. That was great. And so I became a dedicated fan there, I guess, early 2020, and then have been listening ever since. Reached out to whoever runs the Instagram. I think it's you or Brad. Who knows? I don't know.
We handle different parts of it. It's mainly Brad.
Okay. Well, I reached out to you then just to ask about doing thumbnails. And I've been doing that ever since, I don't know, 2020, late 2021, something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Just kind of stayed in touch that way.
We met in person when I came to Milwaukee, did a show. Was it
July
2 years
14th
ago?
July 14th, 2023.
Wow.
Have it tattooed on the back of my calf.
It was a big day.
And you came to the Branson.
Yes.
Trip.
Yep.
Branson was electric.
That was a really fun trip.
You were the first fan I saw in Branson.
Yeah, I specifically remember that interaction. You were walking with Jensen. I was still in my car, and I saw you guys walking up. I stopped in the middle of the parking lot. I was like, "Hey, you're Brad. You're Jensen."
Yeah.
Dapping you guys up.
Yeah.
We were just screaming
Yeah.
that was okay. We're in this weekend now. So really cool. You guys gonna do it again, right?
We gotta.
You gotta. We love Branson.
So yeah, you said you've been thinking about this podcast for a while, and or sorry, documentary for a while.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
The doc. Just say the doc.
Please.
DBN.
Run Ghosters.
You've been thinking about Run Ghosters for a while, yeah. Yeah, tell us why. What made you think like we should do a documentary of this?
So we have a like local film festival at school that runs every year, and one of the like segments that played there, it's not all film, it's also just like TV segments or things like that. And one of them was covering a like Twitch streamer that someone else in one of the clubs really enjoys watching, and it was like a 6 or 7 minute piece, pretty short, but it had like a bunch of community elements in it. So it was showing off like different fans, and they were talking about why they like this streamer. They went and filmed with that streamer. Gavin, one of my friends, was actually one of the people. Yeah, Barstool.
Yeah,
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound, many names. He was one of the people who went to go on that trip filming it, and so I saw that in its completion. And I was like, you know what else I know that has a really cool community? Ghostrunners.
Yeah.
And so that was almost a year ago, like to the day, that I got that idea, and have been like slowly workshopping it ever since. I did a little bit over the summer. I was thinking about doing it for like through one of our like short film or like short TV segment clubs, but I don't think that segment would have been long enough, especially after doing all the interviews. So I've just kind of been workshopping the idea like over the year, and then I talked to Jake and both of you guys just to confirm that we could do it over spring break. Confirmed that in like January.
Spring break.
And we've just been here for the last 2.5 days.
Yeah.
It's been awesome.
How much footage have you shot in hours, do you think, the last 2.5 days?
Just 2.5
Well,
days.
and the interviews as well.
Well, yeah. So that's another big part of it is the remote fan interviews. I think in total, I will have 14 to 16 hours of interviews alone.
Gotcha.
Not to mention all the B-roll that's being shot right now, and that was shot like at your shop around here, like tour the studio a little bit.
Right.
And I'm also getting footage and photos from fans from all the different events. So
That's pretty cool.
So you'll have it up in like what, a week or two, probably?
I was aiming for 6 days.
Okay, good. Good for
yeah,
you.
that's
Quick turnaround.
thank you.
That's respectable. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably do it in 5, but yeah. But genuinely, how long do you think? I mean, something like that's going to take forever. Right?
Yeah. So I have to have something done by the end of the semester.
Okay.
Which our professor was expecting, like, hey, 15 to 20 minutes, guy. That's not happening. Not at all. So I'm hoping to just have something to show that's like 15 minutes long, like a 15-minute segment by the end of the semester. And then if I have enough free time over the summer, maybe it's done by the end of the summer.
Cool.
But I definitely want to like keep all the people in the loop that have helped
Yeah.
out with it, because I've had like 13 fans interview for it.
Wow.
And just
That's cool.
yeah, community's like really rallying around it. It's
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, you asked us questions for 2+ hours yesterday, and I was telling Jake afterwards. I was like, "Yeah, we did not answer those questions quickly at all. Like you have, like how is he going to condense this stuff down? You know, so it'll be interesting to watch and see how it goes."
Part of what I was hoping for was just that you guys would talk as long as you
Yeah.
could, just cover everything, like specific stories. That was kind of what I was going for with like workshopping the questions. Timon, I know you came prepared for your interview with some like rehearsed stuff.
I tried. Yeah.
I appreciate
Really?
it. Yeah, not
as much rehearsed. I just kind of like typed out like the
Yeah.
gist. I was like, if I don't have something like
Good for you.
something there, I'm just gonna go on or just not make any sense. So
You're
You
a
have some good-
treasure, Timon. What a guy.
He's used to reading lines, you know?
Yeah,
That's what he knows. My favorite part of the documentary yesterday was you asked us about Timon, and I was trying to think of the phrase "jack of all trades." And I couldn't think of it, and so I was asking Brad. I said, "What's that phrase for when you're like well-rounded?" And Brad said, "Fat." And I said, "He's a fat guy."
Yeah.
And then we just talked about how large Timon is for the
He's
next
a-
2 minutes.
Awesome fat kid. You know.
Yeah,
just-
he could barely fit through the door, but God, we love him. Had to get him a extra support in his chair.
yeah, man.
Love the guy.
It was great. Yeah, we just talked about Timon, just the fat, lovable guy he is.
Timon also fooled us during his interview. We asked him how you guys like set up or get ready for your episodes, and he just starts talking about a rally cry that you lead people in. We all believed him, right? Like every single one of us were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can see Brad doing that." And then he's like, "Oh no, I was lying." But so then we conspired last night with Jake at rec volleyball, like Jake needs to prompt you guys to start with the rally cry for
okay.
episode 418.
And that was Monday's episode, yeah.
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 And we, of course, threw it back on Timon.
Of course. They always find a way. Yeah.
Yep.
But
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I got a pretty good BTS clip of you doing it as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I know, man. I'm sure there's going to be 16 hours of footage of great, little bloopers and everything else. Yeah, we had fun with. We had to, you did a very official job with all this stuff. I mean, you had multiple mics, multiple
We signed a release form.
We signed it. I did not read it, but I signed it.
Yeah,
and,
good.
That's always what you should do, right? And I mean, all these lights and everything. I mean, it took you guys an hour plus to set it all up. And but we had to do like what do you call those?
Slate.
Slate.
Clapper boards.
Yeah, like where it's like take one, and Jake and I, of course, made it goofy. Jake started making up titles for this thing, and so then we just went back and forth with that. And I think you did put that on a Facebook group of like little preview for everybody.
Yeah, I think you guys had like 15 working titles in total. So check that out on the Facebook group. I'm going to be posting some more stuff, just keeping people updated, show that I'm working on it.
Yeah,
I think that's fun. And that's a big part of like launching any kind of like business or project, like, give nibbles along the way.
yeah.
Hansel and Gretel people. I mean, I'm unintentionally doing it with Bondi now. It's like people have been hearing about it for a year that I think when it finally does open, it's like, wow, there's so much hype and build up. So that'd be cool for the documentary as well. So
real quickly, I do want to give a shout out to all the people that have helped. So we've got Alyssa, who's been on camera for a lot of this. We've got Gavin.
Barstool.
Dogpound.
Yep. Who's also been on camera for a lot of this.
Dog stool, maybe?
Dog stool.
There we go. We've also, those are the two like film students. The other two, Trinity Horticulture, who you saw in the last episode.
Serena.
Yeah.
At high school tennis.
Okay.
She was the one like checking me, kind of like my script supervisor, but for the interview. So making sure I didn't miss any questions, taking notes for me.
She did great. Yeah. At one point, you did miss a question. She said, "Oh, you missed that one," and you were on top of it, but so was she.
We were communicating.
Yes,
it was
very
good.
good, yeah.
And then Logan, who doesn't even go to school at SIU, he's just our roommate, Gavin's cousin, and he came down. He's never done anything with like film or sound or camera before, but we brought him along because he's a cool guy.
Yeah.
And he helped us out on sound with just a little bit of teaching. So
Nice.
shout out to those guys. And I
don't think I knew any of that.
yeah,
Man,
so-
Logan, you seem so smart.
Well, I knew that
But
he was
didn't-
Nathan's roommate, but I didn't know that meant not a student.
I didn't realize how dumb he actually was. I gave him the benefit of the doubt this whole time.
I don't go to school, and they tell me that.
They make fun of you for not going to school. Yeah.
I do want to shout out all the people that I've interviewed as well, just because
yeah.
I appreciate it. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, so I'm going to put you on the spot, Brad. How do you
Okay.
pronounce that first name?
Oh yeah, it's she's told us before. Mariki,
Oh, the Kiwi?
Mariiki, yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Know where she lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Marky.
shout out her.
Mark.
We got Angela Birdwell, Maddie Dieterle, Samuel Sen, Caleb Lee, Kaylee Thompson, Elizabeth Virgil, Brooke Boverhoff, Samantha Yates, Cody Davis, Janelle Kaza, Skylar Anderson, and Alvaro Eskin. I asked him that, so I got it right.
Nice.
But,
Great.
and there should be more too. Not many more are confirmed, but it's going to be so many interviews to edit together. I don't even know
That's fun.
how I'm gonna make it, but
Do you think
it'll be fun.
Okay, talk to me about this. Just first of all, you've probably never done a documentary. This is your first time?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Just in general, you've interviewed 13 people or whatever that is, plus us, 16 people. Obviously, you're going to include stuff from Timon, Jake, and I. But like, is there a chance that one of these people just doesn't get in there? Like, 'cause that's
Probably, right?
That's
Yeah.
probably the real version of a documentary. Is like, or they're only in there for 10 seconds. I don't know.
Or it's like, yeah, you said something really good, but someone else also said it and it flowed better with the rest of their paragraph.
Basically, I'm just trying to like give you this opportunity to say, hey, we love that you did it, but we might not put you in
No
there,
guarantees.
just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, I did have a couple people say, like, if my answers aren't good, you don't have to use any of them. I'm just like, I doubt that's going to happen. I really want to include everyone in it at least once, but
I
I
was
feel
kind of
like
hoping you cut me out, but
I was like, I'll do it.
yeah.
I think with how many questions I asked, because I had probably 2/3 of a page full of questions for each fan, I think there's enough variation in all the questions that I should be able to get everyone included at least once, if not a couple times. There were a couple people who I told, like, your answers were so good. I probably could have made this whole documentary with just what I interviewed you on.
Wow.
But
That could be your 15-minute thing by the end of the
I
semester.
mean, maybe if I need to. But no, I'm really appreciative of all the fans that like joined in the effort, and they're like still like texting me about it, saying like hope the trip's going well, and like wanted to stay posted. So
How shredded is Jake? You know, stuff like that.
yeah,
Dog.
Caleb Lee likes the biceps.
Not as shredded as Jack Reacher.
Jake Reacher. This is kind of a tough interview question because it's a little bit broad and whatever, but have you learned anything about the podcast or like had any realizations along the way while doing this? Like as far as like, oh, people thought this a lot more than I thought, or
There is no rally cry.
right. Yeah. Or even like being here, have you been like, oh, that's way different than I thought it was going to be? I don't know.
That's a good question.
It's a good question, but it's also like, what if you're like, I don't know. I'm sorry if it's too hard.
I've got a little something. I thought that these cameras all stayed in the same spot the entire time. But then I saw how small the room is, and I'm like, that's not even possible.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they probably have to move around each time. That's kind of a small answer. It's hard to think of.
Yeah.
Hard to think of other stuff off the top of my head.
I know. Yeah.
But I will say one thing. I thought there was at least some planning before ad reads. I thought there was like maybe 15 seconds. It was like, hey, what should we do? No, you guys jump right in.
Go right
It's
for
an
it.
improv exercise every
It
time.
really is. Yeah.
I mean, you guys are pretty good at it, as far as I'm concerned. But,
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, there is a.
like, that was some of the hardest I laughed. I think all of us were like, that might have been the hardest some of us were laughing was
Yeah.
just during the ad reads for
Really?
last episode.
Okay.
That's
no
fun.
pressure. You know.
Yeah.
I was made for loving you.
Dancing Queen.
Made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I was made to drink Main Street Roasters. I was made to drink it.
Yeah.
You do this so well, Brad.
No, I don't.
But I
pretty
stopped
good.
after one phrase.
You're doing the Main Street Roasters ad really well right now, Timon.
This has been a Main Street Roasters ad this whole time, Brad.
The whole time. This whole
The
life.
whole time that song lasted.
Let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was made to drink Main Street Roasters. I was made to roast the beans. I was made to use the nitro thingy to make it smooth and taste really nice.
Hey, the nitro thingy.
That's
You gotta have
what-
a nitro
that's what
thingy.
you call it.
Yeah.
You gotta have a
Right?
nitro thingy.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I got a leaky nitro thingy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, new spigot on my nitro.
Yeah, you got a new spigot, or are you just happy to see me? Main Street Roasters is our sponsor today, mainstreetroasters.com. We have a promo code of GRKC for 10% off. And once again, we're just so thankful for them being a longtime follower, longtime sponsor of ours. They are a family-owned small business in Napanee, Indiana, who love our podcast and love to support us. And we want to return the favor by promoting their delicious coffee to everyone that we can.
It was pretty fun. I mean, in the middle of the documentary, we find ourselves talking about Main Street Roasters, and
Yeah.
we're talking about Napanee, Indiana,
Yeah.
and how we feel about them, shouting out Haley Miller.
Yes.
And that's in the doc.
That's in the doc, dude. And guess what I was drinking in between questions, dude?
Like a Powerade Zero or something?
Oh, I don't know, dude. A little bit of Main Street Roasters in my cup, dude. And guess what's in my veins, dude?
White
MSR
blood.
in my blood, dog. Coffee in my
It all
blood,
comes
dog.
back to this character.
I got coffee right here in my veins, dog. All right, coffee till I die from MainStreetRoasters.com, dog.
Who is this?
I don't know, dog.
It's the opposite of someone who lives in Napanee, Indiana.
No, dude, that's what you think, dog.
It's for everyone, is what it
Born and raised in Napanee, Indiana, dog. Right here, dog. Do some squeezes so you can see that vein a little bit better. Pop, dog. Pop, dog.
Pop, dog.
Pop, dog. Pop off. Pop off for Main Street Roasters, dog. They got whole beans. They got grounds. They got K-Cups, dog. Merch even, dog. Dare you to wear it, dog.
But short sleeve t-shirt, so you show off your veins.
You can see the
Dog.
coffee through this long sleeve tee, dog. I don't know why I'm like tapping it.
So get 10% off. Go to their website. It's in our show notes right now. Click the link, and GRKC is the promo code. Do it.
Do it, dog. Do it, bro. Seriously, dog.
Nathan is also going to be joining us for our shmores today. The film crew, they brought some options for us, And one of the options was to do the shmores of articles of clothing.
Yeah.
So, Nathan, you're going to be representing the Salukis?
Well, I'm not very
Plus
proud.
Logan.
I'm not very proud of this.
Yeah, it's kind of a gross dog.
Yeah, Rachel doesn't like our volleyball gym.
Yeah, she doesn't. She has strong feelings about it. It's like so bad that it's like advantageous. Like I think they keep it nasty because they practice in it all the time. They know it.
Yeah.
It's like
where
hard
the
to play
slippery
there.
Spots are.
Yeah, it's like the slippery spot. It's like blue turf, Boise State.
But sometimes they play in the actual like arena now. Sometimes they just go back to that old gym. No
It's
idea
so
why.
funny.
No idea. It's so random. But
Get an advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Timon, what is the order? Actually, I don't know who won last time. It's been a while.
you guys want to pull? I sent our list in the group chat if we want to try to.
It might have
want to
been-
try
what
to
was the last
communicate.
choice?
I don't know
Colors?
how, but
Obscure colors.
Colors. Yeah. Who did win colors?
I think I came in second.
Oh, I thought you won. I
Thank you.
definitely got waxed.
Jake, you picked the order. Go
All
for it.
right,
Go
all
for it.
right.
Pick me first.
We're gonna go Timon.
Pick me first. Change it up and pick me first. Pick me
Brad.
second. Yes, thank you.
Nathan, me, Timon.
Timon
Just easier to do that. Yes, you went from first to last.
Timon, Brad. Okay. Nathan / Lukey's.
Yes,
sure.
plus Logie.
Yeah.
So who's first?
Brad.
I thought so.
Oh, I am first.
You asked.
Come on.
That's all you gotta do is ask. All right. Number one, articles of clothing. I'm going with the hoodie.
yeah,
The hooded sweatshirt.
Wasn't even on my list.
That was my
Probably an
first.
oversight.
That was, gonna be my
that
first
was our
pick.
number one.
Okay, good. I was like, not even on the list. What am I?
Kind of forgot about him.
Love the hoodie. Yeah, just in general. I've always been a hood up guy. I've always enjoyed the hood up.
You lose a lot of heat out of your head. It's nice to have the hood up.
That's what I've always said. Sometimes sleep in the hoodie even with the hood up.
I feel like that's a preview of one of your other picks coming.
maybe.
I just had a feeling.
So
Hoodie's a good pick.
Thank you. That's all I have to say about it.
All right, number two. All right, just a nice hat.
Okay.
We're just going all hats.
Also not on my list.
Can we get a specific hat, or do we need to? Do we feel good about just hats? Like, are you gonna go shirt next? I'm just making sure because we're.
Let's say
we could
like
run
like a baseball cap. You know,
Like a
half of the-
normal
yeah,
hat.
half the people in this room are wearing one. I think that's kind of a testament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
That's a good point.
Friday's got some cool hats. So,
Yeah,
you
very
know,
much. Very much so.
But I mean, yeah, it's nice. Keeps the sun out of your eyes a little bit.
Yep.
You can look cool. If your hair looks bad, you can cover it up.
Yeah, it's good.
Kind of
Good.
versatile.
I'll say. Can I say ball cap? Is that what?
That falls underneath baseball hat, I think.
I'm like putting that as my. That's my answer.
Oh,
for-
I see. I was
Where you're
like,
co-
I would say it directly competes with a baseball hat. Yes. Good summary of that. Mine. I'm going with the thing I love to see the most, not what I love to wear the most. Say it with me. Romper.
Oh, that's right.
First on the list, not even a question.
I forgot. I thought you were a sundress guy, romper guy.
No, I think the internet, typically, that's what the internet talks about. Like, oh, a girl in a sundress, whatever. Not me. I've been a proud parabola, proud romp lover.
Yep.
Right here.
Yep.
Both hands.
Romp roast.
Yeah. What else is there to even say?
Romper. Okay.
I bet Jack Reacher likes rompers.
I'm gonna start with jeans. I've been a big
Good
jeans
answer.
guy for like a long time, and now I like them even more because I wear them looser now.
I was to say your jeans have become bigger. You are a
Yeah.
big jeans guy.
Big jeans. I'm a big jeans guy into big jeans.
Talk about versatility. I mean,
Yeah,
jeans are about as good as it gets.
yeah.
You can wear jeans for every occasion, whether you're ranching or on the red carpet.
Volleyball game.
And then is this too broad? Can I go shorts?
Yeah.
Because that's my pick.
That's too broad.
Okay, too broad. All right.
Right, Jake?
I think it's a little too broad.
Yeah.
There are different types.
Okay, I'll say exercise shorts.
Like athletic shorts.
Athletic shorts. What is the word
That's the
for
most
like when
theater
they're
way
kind
of
of like
calling him exercise shorts.
what do you call like? I was trying to think of the proper term.
I
Like
think exercise.
Athletic?
like a slick, not soft short.
Slick.
Yeah. Exercise. I'm
Yeah,
just
I don't know.
kidding.
Gym shorts. I don't
Athletic
know.
shorts.
Gym shorts. That feels like a good word.
Okay, great.
Gym shorts.
Gym shorts comedy.
Okay. Good answer, Timon.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go with joggers. They feel good. I like them. I like a little elastic at the bottom. I like a good April day on the golf course, and it's perfect to wear some joggers. Oh, it feels good.
Joggers are great because they're loose and form like they're flowing enough, but they also don't feel like you're just wearing sweatpants. You're kind of frumpy.
Exactly. Something about the little ankle showing. It's like, oh, this guy looks nice.
Wow.
There was a weekend of shows where I forgot my jeans, had some black joggers. They still laughed.
They did? Really?
Great.
That's good.
Something else.
Okay.
All right, joggers.
Joggers were my
Good
favorite to run in when it was cold in the winter.
Oh, really?
Sweatpants always felt a little bit too heavy.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
Joggers.
it's in the name.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we're going number 3. We'll go with the bathrobe.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Maybe like a nice cozy earth bathrobe.
Yeah, you
That's
came to
great.
play. You came to
Yeah.
play.
I will say Rachel's going to love that pick. She's in her
Okay.
bathrobe era right now.
I do not personally wear bathrobes, but I would imagine many people out there will resonate with that pick.
I don't know how many people are wearing bathrobes, but I think even if you don't wear one, you're jealous of people who do.
You know it's cozy.
Yes. I've never worn a bathrobe, but I love bathrobes.
They look awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Hattie just got one for her birthday.
That's
And she
great.
wears it. So she like wakes up and puts it on. So it's like more just a robe, I guess, not a bathrobe. But yeah, loves it.
I think when you see someone like eat an apple, you go, I should do that.
Apples.
That look, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
I feel about the bathrobe.
Okay. My next one, I really like joggers, Jake. I wanted it. I thought
Hoodie joggers would have been too strong.
I know.
Good combo.
I'll just go ahead and just look around here and just go long sleeve t-shirt.
Those are nice.
I love me a long sleeve tee. Obviously you can wear it in the winter, but also I think a nice like spring long sleeve tee and exercise shorts.
We're getting close to that weather. It's really nice.
I like the top longer length, bottom shorter length kind of outfit. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Got it?
I also
I
like
should
sleep.
get back into some long sleeve shirt. I don't think I've worn a long sleeve shirt for probably 4 years, like a long sleeve t-shirt.
You know what Bo just learned? Did you go through this phase as a kid? Long sleeve tee with short sleeve tee on top.
Oh yeah, just briefly. I know what you're talking about though. He's doing that now.
Yeah, he loves layering up right now. He also loves just like having a hoodie with a shirt on underneath because for the longest time he just wore a hoodie. And so now he's like, Dad, check it out. He like shows me. He's like 2 shirts. Like awesome, buddy.
We should bring back the t-shirt over the long sleeve.
Yeah.
The next episode, if I remember, I'll do that.
Okay, that's fun. And then my third pick is going to be. I guess I'll just be specific with the brand, but it's not just this brand, but like the ABC pants from Lulu, like those type of pants.
That's awful close to joggers.
No, really?
Don't they have ABC joggers?
Maybe. Okay. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about I have a specific pair. Like it doesn't have to be Lulu. It can be like Mizzen and Main. I have some of the like they're like dress pants,
Like slacks.
but they're like that material that does not feel like the old school khaki.
It's like nice. Yeah, I see what
Active
you're saying.
slacks.
Yeah.
Can
Okay.
I say active slacks?
Yeah, it's different than joggers. They are like they're pants. They look nice, but they feel really comfortable.
You can wear them once again very versatilely. You can like I wore those pants to your rehearsal dinner.
Yeah.
But I could also wear them to church. I could also wear them right now and be totally
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
yeah. Active slacks.
Active slacks.
All right, if you guys are watching on YouTube, I'm just flashing up numbers to the
Yeah,
people over here.
somebody's gotta steal second.
Trying to figure this out. What are we thinking?
4.
We're going with 4? Okay. Fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy socks.
Fuzzy
Nice.
socks. Really?
I guess we're just going for the cozy vibe with this.
I guess you are. You're
like,
going for the
with this whole
pander
set.
pick too, because you don't strike me as a fuzzy sock wearer yourself.
Oh,
No,
It's a team
it was,
effort.
that one was suggested by horticulture.
No doubt.
And I feel like that could resonate with the audience a little bit. Like, especially we're coming out of winter, probably just got done wearing a lot of fuzzy socks. So,
Yeah.
Fuzzy socks are nice.
yeah.
From like when I look at them, I don't know if I've
Yeah.
ever worn them.
I don't think
They
I
seem
ever have either.
so slippery.
Are they?
And what if
You get little grippies on the bottom.
you get grippies on your bottom?
You get grippies on the bottom. They make those for adults. Like my kids have grippies.
That sounds kind of. May I be rude? That sounds kind of awful. That makes me think of.
Oh no.
That makes me think of when you went to a trampoline park and they made you
They
wear those
made-
awful socks.
That's a great point because
You
yeah,
have grippy on the bottom. I hate that.
because then you put your on
No
your shoes
offense.
and you feel the grips.
Yeah.
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 All right, we'll take the Sky Zone socks off our list.
Yeah.
I think
Oh.
fuzzy socks as a whole is a good pick. I just don't like the mention of the grippies.
If it's gonna be grippy, it needs to be like
Without grip.
Without grippy
You
specifically.
won't slip if
You won't
walk
slip.
normal.
You won't slip if you walk normal. Okay.
all right.
It's their slogan.
Okay.
I'm going to go with underwear, and if that's not specific enough, I'll go with just boxer briefs. Because when I think about articles of clothing, and I think if I couldn't have any of them, like if I wasn't allowed to wear anything, I would like to be covered down there.
Yeah.
And I would choose underwear.
That's like
It's it's pivotal.
That's
where
like
I
the
start.
thing, like Nathan's a big, St. Louis Cardinals fan. Like that's like the starting pitcher. That's like you don't love this guy. He's not like the highest personality guy, but he wins games, right? He goes out there and gets you a quality.
He throws strikes.
Sonny
throws
Gray.
strikes.
That's the Sonny Gray of
That's
the
the Sonny Gray. It's like
articles clothing.
It's like no one wants to say it, but at the same time, if you didn't have it, you'd be a lot more sad than if you didn't have a hoodie.
His fastball, and he's 31 now. His fastball tops out at 94, but he's a lefty,
But it
and he
goes down
throws
the middle.
and he throws strikes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the core of the outfit. Got to have it,
His ERA is just above 4.
and that's
it's passable.
fine. Yeah,
And you know what? Never mind.
Yeah.
yeah. There's some jokes.
Yep.
I think this is since we've been getting specific. I think this is far enough away. I'm gonna say socks that specifically are not ankle length. Socks that are like nice and long. Because I've worn ankle socks and hated every second of it. So I'm gonna say,
Like crew length socks,
well, what is crew length?
longer than ankle.
Then crew
You know
length
what?
socks.
I saw recently ankle length socks on this one specific website were the ones that had a little bit of a chunk on there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, wait, I think that's right. Crew is like no show. Ankle about an inch or two.
No, I think crew is higher than ankle.
Wait, that's what? Yeah,
So
I
there's,
literally
there's-
just said this.
So we're talking crew, we're talking ankle, we're talking no show.
I think,
And then we're talking
crew
those like
sounds-
ones that psychos wear that only girls should wear.
Oh.
Like, have the big oval in there.
Rachel
Yeah,
took her shoes off after the wedding, which, first of all, Rachel loves it's been a long day. Let's take the shoes off. I would never be allowed to just take my shoes off if they're getting warm. Oh, the smell that would come out of those. And yeah, then I saw her foot in what looked like an old tissue. I was like, how do you
Yes.
wear that? How's it stay on your foot?
Yes.
I mean, her like pinkies like out of it. Her
It's
pinky
like the
toe.
strapless dress of socks.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's very. It's I don't know. It's not very modest. I could see your whole foot.
Yes, 100%.
Gross.
Like if you were wearing those socks on the beach, you get sunburned on most of your foot.
Wild socks. Anyway, you're saying like calf length, mid calf.
Yeah, I think socks that like they can sit comfortably like a little below the calf, but if you want, you can kind of pull them up and then it kind of snug around like the base,
Dude,
bottom half of your leg.
I've been wearing those since high school and I love them. I
Yeah.
100% agree. And also they just make your calves look, they make your legs piped up. They make you look a little stronger. Yeah. So
Yeah. And then I'm going to go a little crazy for my last pick, but I really like this article of clothing. I'm going to say a suit. I think it makes someone look really classy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Jake
like it.
doesn't like it.
Jake,
the
come
suit
on.
as a whole.
Jake, come on.
The suit as a whole.
Oh, you're saying that's too
Oh,
vague.
I can say
Yeah.
suit jacket. I don't know.
Dang
I
it.
just
That was gonna be mine. That's
the one I like.
Take it. Take the whole thing.
Were you hoping he would pick the pants from
Yeah.
the suit?
Hopefully, it says
suit
the belt.
pants. Yeah. Just the tie.
All right.
I love
I
a
think
good,
suit's
I love a good
okay.
suit jacket
I think suit's okay. It's
or
like
suit if that works.
yeah, I think it's all right.
That's a great pick. Yeah, I had blazer on mine because I like how
That's different.
blazer. Then a suit jacket.
Yes, okay. I had this conversation recently with
Suit jacket versus blazer.
Suit is a coordinated 1-2 punch. Blazer is like I can wear this same blazer with khakis, black pants, gray pants, whatever.
Well, then maybe I should specify my. I'm just thinking, like, yeah, I don't know what's a suit. What's the difference between like I hear sport coat, blazer, and suit jacket, and I think of the same thing for all of them.
Yeah,
I think something you can alternate if you want.
Yeah, I wore my sports coat with my suit.
Yeah.
I threw a blazer on and then my pants. Now I'm in a suit. Is that how it works?
I don't think so, but maybe.
I don't
Maybe
know.
to some people. I think blazer is like I don't know. It doesn't always have to be like that, but I think suit is like you buy two things that are specifically matching together. You can like put a suit together, I guess.
see.
With like a sport coat that's one thing and pants that are another. But
I think I'm with Jake, where it's like once you put on a suit coat, that outfit is a suit now.
Yeah.
Kind of, more or less.
I don't care what you call it. Now you're in a suit.
Yeah.
blazers often have like a different color button. Like you'll see like a navy blazer with like gold buttons. You ever seen that? Notice that?
How do you know all this?
Yeah. He's making this up.
It's the Jimmy Buffett of clothing. I just know a little bit more, I guess, than I thought I did. Yeah. I don't know.
Either way, I don't feel right taking it.
Okay.
It feels like what Timon just said.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say a golf polo.
Good answer.
Nice.
I like it.
Obviously, you can wear them on the golf course, but it seems like a lot of people, our corporate friends, they really enjoy a good golf polo. Like it's just formal enough, I can wear it, but it's moisture wicking, which is nice.
Yeah, I wear golf polos to church a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, big time.
I like the way they feel.
Good answer.
All right. I'm going with the crowd on this one. Crew neck. Dang it, guys. Dang it.
I just wanted some awkward.
I just lean into. I love a good
Yeah,
crew
no,
neck.
crew neck. I mean, crew necks are cool. I won't say what my other pick was just in case.
We'll do honorable mention later.
It's an honorable mention. But I don't know. I mean, Alyssa's wearing one. We got our, it's our film club, Movie Camera Movement. Subtle little plug.
Nice.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Pay us, but yeah.
All right. I don't know. They're just kind of like a step above long sleeve shirt, I guess, and like a little bit lighter than a hoodie, maybe. If it's like a maybe nice a 64-degree day, you don't want something like a full on hoodie. There you go. Crew neck.
I'm learning I don't really know anything about clothes. I thought crew neck was like almost a crew neck just means like a sweatshirt, basically, right?
A sweatshirt without a hood.
Yeah.
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 What'd you think it meant?
I thought it was almost like a style of like, oh, I have like a long sleeve crew. I have a short sleeve crew. I have a hooded, or I have I don't know. I thought it was like an identifier within the t-shirt.
I mean, I think technically crew neck is like just anything with a circle hole without a hood or something. But I think everyone that says crew neck is talking about
Talking about a
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt.
a hoodie without a hood.
I love it. I'm learning.
Okay. I am going to go with. This is one that like it's kind of like Timon, where it's like I don't want to wear a suit every single day. I don't want to wear this every single day. But when you have a quality sweater, it is something to behold.
That's great.
It is something. Sweaters have never gone out of style. They have you can have. Catherine has one that she still has from like high school that just still looks nice. You get a quality good one. Obviously, there's versatile different styles of them, but I love a good sweater. Warm, cozy, nice.
It's a nice pick, Bradley.
Crew neck or not, cardigan, yeah, sweater. So let me review the picks real quick. We had Brad said hoodie, long sleeve tee, active slacks, and sweater. Nathan / the Lukies. Lukey
And
said,
Logan.
and Logan, sorry, buddy, you'll get there someday. Just keep practicing. They said ball cap, bathrobe, fuzzy socks without the grippies or with, and a crew neck. Jake said a romper. That's so fancy. Jake said romper, joggers, underwear, golf polo. Timon said jeans, gym shorts, calf length socks, and suit. Honorable mentions. What you had one that you almost picked. Was it sweater?
No, sports jersey.
Oh, I see.
That's very Gen Z.
Like specifically baseball or football. It's not something you're going to wear all the time, but when you get to wear it, you're going to a game for the first time in a summer or something like that, first time in the fall for the Chiefs. That's electric, and to wear a sports jersey.
Certainly. Well, Jake, agree or disagree? Baseball is the coolest sports jersey to wear as a non-player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks nice. Like a baseball jersey looks really good.
Yeah.
Football and basketball. It's hard to find a good reason to wear a basketball jersey.
No.
He's got to be shooting a video, basically.
Working at camp was fun for the reason that you could wear basketball jerseys left and right.
Yeah, baseball jerseys are cool.
Yeah.
My dad got me a Fernando Vina one
Oh,
when I turned like 11 or something. It was awesome.
out of all the players, Fernando
Oh,
Vina.
yeah. He was a Christian.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Liked
go.
him.
Good for him.
Yep.
Yeah. Love that. That's fun. Any others? I was thinking beanie potentially. I really like a beanie.
I thought you were going to
Thought about
stocking
that.
cap.
Yeah, or stocking cap, whatever you call it. Yeah.
That's a good one. I had swim trunks,
Okay.
button down,
Button down.
or button up. Same thing.
Depends how you were raised.
Button down's nice. Yeah, I was trying to think of like a shoe because obviously I like shoes a lot, but I'm like, is there one that I would like definitely pick over the other ones? I don't know. Without just saying athletic tennis shoe. Is that too vague, you know?
Holkas.
Holkas.
Cool.
When I was still on my train of things I like to see women in, overalls.
Okay.
I like a nice lady in Rawls.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
We had windbreaker.
Oh, really?
Oh,
It's very nice when we were running in the winter.
really?
Yeah.
I need to find a good windbreaker.
Oh, that
every
is what I
time
was thinking of. I like it. I like windbreakers. Yeah,
I bought one of MKBHD's windbreakers like 5 years ago. Still use it. Wow. It's great.
great.
What is?
Oh, Brad.
Oh, Machine Kelly. Machine Kelly got GHB.
High definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it for real?
He's like a
Like a tech YouTuber.
Yep.
Consumer tech.
consumer, not business to business.
Okay.
Yeah. iPhones.
Very cool.
Things like that.
Sure, that was a great jacket. Quarter zips. Another one.
Quarter zips. That's a
Big
good
fan of
pick.
quarter zips. You can throw it on, comfortable. Really, just anything that's just comfortable.
That's your justification. I mean, it's something you can throw on.
You can. Well, you can throw it on over something. You can layer it up.
Throw it on. You could wear it.
Adds a little bit of like class to your style.
Put your arms through it. It's nice.
I gotta say, probably
Pashmina.
Hans Zimmer hoodie.
Yeah, a point of
Yeah.
desperation.
I have made that $80 so worth it because I wear that all the time. Just so I'm like, I have to justify this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like from that concert you went to?
Yep.
Nice.
Vegas.
I do wear joggers almost every day, but sweatpants are a different level of comfort, I do think.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Yeah. Sweatpants around the house. I'm not a sweatpants in public guy most of the time.
Oof. I do that a lot.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll bag my dough.
Yeah.
I'll let them see it. I threw down turtleneck. Rachel always loves when the turtleneck comes out to play.
Yep.
We're doing that severance party soon, and I think she wants me to dress as Mr. Milchick and do a little dance for everybody in my turtleneck. Also wrote down rash guard.
Can you explain?
And then
that?
last,
Wait, what is a rash guard?
if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
You probably call them exercise shorts.
And then specifically, I wrote down bird dog shorts. Rachel heard on a podcast she was listening to that they've started sponsoring podcasts. So, Brad, get to work.
Okay.
Go get
They've
it.
started. Yeah.
Yep.
Great. It's a brand new thing for them.
They're great. Well, I didn't know they were sponsoring podcasts.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Have they been doing that for a while?
Yeah. But hey.
Well, I didn't
not
know
the ones
that.
that Rachel's listening to.
I didn't know that.
How was I supposed to know that?
And I love their shorts. I love the
Okay.
built-in liner, but it's not too tight because
Okay.
some of these, what are they called? Compression shorts. I must have bought the women's.
You're compressing quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Too much.
Those are nice.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
That's it.
I don't have much more than that. So
Nathan, any final thoughts? Anything you want to say on the podcast about the documentary or life itself?
Well, if you guys have any interest in it, feel free to message me with any questions. If you want to follow, I'll be posting some more stuff on my Instagram at nathan.culli. Just trying to promote it a little bit. I know I'll have somewhat of an audience built in already because of the Facebook group and the community there. But
Oh, yeah.
just trying to spread the word as much as possible while it's being made. So just thanks for letting me
absolutely.
and the crew come out to Kansas City. It's been a really fun week. Really enjoyed rec volleyball last night, getting to talk to Isaac and Tate and all the people there, meeting some fans. So it was really cool.
Yeah. Thanks, I'm glad you came. Last night was fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Good time.
Cool. Do we have you want to wrap up or do we want to keep talking?
I think we'll finish off the episode. Keep talking a little bit longer.
Okay.
So,
Hey.
so Nathan Culli, everyone. Nathan Culli, documentarian to the stars.
Yeah. Leave
Yeah,
the chair.
don't touch the chair.
Leave the chair.
Leave the chair.
I'm excited to log the doc on Letterboxd.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Oh, I've been getting some DMs. Timon, someone wants you to follow them back on Letterboxd. I don't remember who, but
Oh.
just go ahead.
And they
All right,
DM you.
I'll
about-
find them.
Yeah, someone DM me. Tell
That's
Timon to
funny.
DM me back or to follow me back on Letterboxd. So
So do it, Timon.
All right.
I took a call this week. There's a company who they do pickleball getaways for people, and so they hit us up. And I was like, let's see what this is about. And this company specifically partners with Sandals and Beaches Resorts. And so after 15 minutes or so on the call, I said, hey, and I just want to ask one thing before we go. just purely curious. I'm not going to hold it against you. Do you guys happen to work with Sandals Emerald Bay? I said, reason I ask, my wife and I had our honeymoon there, and it was just the worst. I'm just curious. And he goes, funny you say that. They are currently shut down. I was like, I am not surprised. That's
What?
amazing.
Shut
They
down?
shut down a Sandals resort, and it was the one that we went to on our honeymoon.
No
I
way.
thought it was awesome. I was like, of course it is. I can't tell you how unsurprised I am that they shut down.
I mean, it's got to take quite a bit for something like that to shut down.
Yeah, because I'm sure they were still making money, and eventually they're just like, all right, everyone is leaving unhappy. We have
Really?
to do something.
That's crazy. Dude.
So I thought the podcast listeners would enjoy that update.
Catherine's been
It's
trying.
not just me.
Catherine is, with Rachel and a few other girls are trying to go on like a little beach trip, and she was having a hard time like getting all the coordination and stuff. And then she's like, it's so many different spots, and so hit up Sarah Solberg, to help us out a little bit. But then I was also doing my own research. I was like, I can figure this out. Probably the worst name ever for a company is Beaches. Beaches Resorts.
Yes.
Even that. Because I remember I was like, okay, Beaches is a good one. I'll search that on Google. I had the hardest time.
Yeah.
Even with like a sponsored, it wasn't even like one of the sponsored,
It's bad
results.
SEO.
Terrible SEO. Beaches. It's like, how do you find that on first search? Beaches, resorts, Cabo. It's like still
Can't find it.
Not coming up.
For those wondering, I didn't know this when I took the call. Sandals, they're the same company, but Sandals is adults only, Beaches is family friendly.
Okay. Makes sense because kids don't wear sandals. But kids do go to beaches.
Good point.
Yeah.
Another just update for the podcast listeners. You guys might remember we were really trying to figure out, this is several months ago, this girl hit me up who claimed to be Stella, who wanted to edit for us. Do you
Yes.
remember this? And
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole back and forth, like we really couldn't tell. I was one of the only people who's like, I think she could be real.
She claimed that she couldn't talk, right? That
Yes,
that the
she was
same one?
really avoiding any kind of phone call or anything. Yeah, there were a lot of red flags. But she emailed me like 2 weeks ago again, like, hey, Jake, just checking in, see if you had any editing work. And so I was like, you know what? Let's dig into this a little more. And so I was like, well, how much would you charge? And she said for a 15-minute YouTube video, charge $150. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to tell Scott and Isaac. I'm going to hire her.
Love it.
And just see what we get for $150. If it's terrible, I'll just pay her myself. And she is real and she is an editor.
Okay.
It's not, a Scorsese, film or anything, but she edited a really long video for us.
Really?
For, I don't know, $6 an hour.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Cool.
Pretty fun. She's a real
Okay.
person.
Stella. You think she's definitely Stella?
Oh, who knows?
Okay.
Yeah, it could be Timon.
That's what I'm like. Maybe it's like a company or something.
I'm like, I gotta find a way to get paid less. I gotta go undercover.
I have to lock in and figure this out.
Okay, but she produced whoever send you back a concept, a video.
Yeah, someone who, was emailing me also edited the video and drew some little graphics on it.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool. What was the video?
it was like a tutorial we did. So I'm almost positive she just overseas and doesn't speak English that great. So I can't trust anyone like that with anything where there's humor or entertainment really, but something that's pretty straightforward. This professional is teaching us how to do something. They can handle that.
Cool.
They being the team of people pretending to be Stella.
Stella.
Stella's AI persona.
Stella AI. Oh, is there an I at the end of Stella?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Stella AI
It was right there the whole time.
servers.
Do you think using AI is the content creators version of online dating, where it's like these days it's hey, there's no stigma to meeting somebody online, but everyone still kind of feels yeah, we met online. I think it's hey, you used AI. People are using AI for stuff to get.
Yeah, it's kind of you have to get over the social pressure of the hump. And that's okay.
I used AI to write that email. It's okay, that's fine.
And that's fine. Be proud. Yeah.
You think so?
It's a good comparison.
Is there a feeling of because I know I don't know how much you use it, but I know you're using ChatGPT regularly.
Daily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is it ever I shouldn't tell people this was from ChatGPT? Do you feel that?
I don't think I would want someone to know that I responded to their text using AI, but I've done that before. Okay. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's I'm happy with what they're getting, but I don't want them to know. Because it's I have a lot of thoughts. I mean, I'm not responding to someone for dinner reservations using AI, but someone who sends a long text. I send a long text back.
Dude, can I just tell you, this is so
Go off.
I'm such an old man. I didn't know this. I'm sure you guys are yeah, they've been doing that for years. you can postpone a text now.
Oh yeah, send later. It's awesome.
How? That's great.
I don't think could do it for years though, so you're not too far behind.
Great. Okay. Because Catherine taught me that, and that's when I was like, oh boy,
Yeah.
we're in trouble now. She's like, yeah, I texted that person at 7 a.m. this morning. You want to know how? I was like, you just texted them. She's like, no, I sent it last night and sent it later.
Yep, it's fun.
Did you guys all know that?
No.
Crap. All right.
Hey,
I use
Alyssa didn't know.
somewhat. No, yeah.
Okay.
I'm turning around and being like, is that real? Or is it
Yeah. No, it's real.
Uh-huh.
I think you pressed the little plus. Did you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. Didn't want to overpromise on the droid. Yeah, you press the little plus button, I think, and you can find it there.
It's in there.
Timon, you knew?
Yeah.
Dang it. All right. You and me. We're good. So, yeah.
Another just a little update for something last episode. Thought the Ghosters appreciate this. When I did go to that doctor's appointment, this is went to Advent Health, and they consider themselves whole health. I learned later. Yeah, at first I was like, I drink 2%, but so what they do is like they're doing a checkup, but it's like a kind of mental health check-in. So like she'll rattle through some questions of like, do you have any trouble breathing?
Okay.
No. Do you have someone who loves you? You're like, yes. Do you have trouble? Like, do you know you'll be able to pay rent next month? You're like, yes. And then it'll go back to physical, like whatever. So it's like the whole scope of
Interesting.
things. So I say that to say, I'll go with these questions, and all of them are easy questions, to answer. And then she goes, has your power been threatened to be shut off recently? I was like,
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but like,
yeah, I didn't know what
the
to say.
pickleball company's going really well.
I froze, and she knew I froze. She's like, do you need me to reword it? I was like, no, no, we're good. She's like, oh, okay, we're good.
Could you be
But I
like,
definitely froze.
I
was like,
prefer not to say. I prefer not to answer that one.
it's like, I don't want to lie, but I think I know what she's getting at. And I'm able to afford it. Something happened with my credit card auto pay. I didn't think she would, that was an option.
Hey, of course it did. Of course it did.
And that's
Do you know I
fine.
love you? Because if not, I'll
you
tell
have
you.
a warm bed for your credit card issues. So I thought that was so funny. The week after they called me on the podcast, being like, "You're behind
Right.
on payment." She's like, "And you pay for your utilities?" I'm like, no.
Yeah, because obviously it's like, okay, the idea behind it is like the overarching, like maybe he answered no a few times, but the reality is something's going
Can't
on.
pay
here.
for his electricity.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. So I hesitated. I froze a bit, but I was like, "Oh no, we're good. We're good."
If you said yes, what would they do?
I don't know.
Like, would
I
they?
don't know
be
what
like,
happens
You know
next.
what? On the house.
How much is it?
Dr. Jordan says pro bono.
No problem.
Wow, that's great.
So all good. Whole health, looking good.
Whole health. I don't have much else. I have a segment if we want to do a segment, but we don't have to. It's called Midwest versus Everybody.
I've drank about
Yeah.
99 ounces of fluid recently.
You're starting to
burst. So I could do a segment,
No.
but
Let's just do wins so we can get it the heck out of here in 2 minutes. Can you do 2 minutes? You want to go now?
no, I can do 2 minutes.
Okay, win of the week, Jake. Go.
My win of the week, Isaac and I finally won a pickleball tournament.
Yeah.
Been 15 years. That was fun. Coincidence, it was like one of the only ones Timon wasn't there for. We filmed it ourselves.
I'd say so.
Kind of a curse.
Didn't you say you had a battery from one of the cameras in your pocket half the game?
Yeah, we got done with, I think for 2 games, I had played with a mic pack, a camera battery, and a granola bar in my left pocket.
Yeah.
I was frazzled.
Yeah.
But we dominated. We won every single game, and yeah, we won a 4.5 tournament. So that was fun.
It's awesome.
It was the most anticlimactic championship tournament game I've ever seen.
You just whooped him.
Well, people had left. No one else was there. We don't even have a cameraman there. It's just a tripod in the corner. We went 11-3. Like, we did it.
That's what
You
it
guys
feels like.
played
huh?
11?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just, all right.
Cool,
yeah,
yeah.
so it is over.
We're in agreement. Like, I wasn't out at any of those times. Yeah. Good. That's awesome. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Picture, you look good. You look shredded in it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Been very complimentary lately.
Only if it's true. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
Dude,
that.
that's awesome, dude. Thank you.
Thank you, seriously.
Dude, no way, dude. Thank you. My win of the week is I feel like I've been kind of in a rut. I mean, still talked about like health, like sore, whatever, but like I finally am feeling like I'm in execution mode, not just like planning mode for things.
Oh, okay. I see.
Like I finally, like I feel like it's been like, oh man, this setback, that setback, kids are sick, I'm sick, whatever. And now it finally feels like, all right, time to go. Let's make some stuff happen. Like the fire pit earlier this week. Yeah, I've been trying to do that in January and February and just hadn't, like, I've just been putting it off. I'm like, it's not the right time, whatever. This time I had that feeling of like, I should just postpone it. There's reasons I shouldn't do this, whatever. And I'm just like, no, I'm just going to invite people. And I invited everyone super late and, only 3 other people came, but it was awesome and so much fun. And so just, I'll talk more about other plans I have in the future, but
Brad's got plans.
Daddy's got plans. So
No, I get it. That's fun though.
yeah, they talked about, I've been reading Atomic Habits and they're talking about this idea of like motion versus action. Like you can be like, yeah, I have plans. So therefore something's in motion, but it's like, okay, your plans aren't putting anything into actually action, like actually going and doing things versus just like talking about it. So if you're out there and you're just like been talking about it for a long time, stop talking and let's do something about it. So that's my win.
That's how I felt early January when I knew I was like, I'm going to get shredded.
Yeah.
And I'm telling everyone about it. Like, you started yet? I'm going to say,
Yeah.
no. Well,
Exactly. You're like,
my meals get delivered on January 20th, so that'll be fun to start.
right. And like, you're kind of justifying, like, I'm trying to like learn things. Like there's always like these,
I get my creatine hasn't come in yet.
and some of it's justified, some of it's just excuses. And so it's like, okay, find the balance of like, don't be an idiot and jump into things before you should, but also don't wait forever because you're never going to be fully ready. So, so if you're dating somebody out there, propose. If you are single or if you're married without kids, procreate. What other pros? If you're an amateur right now, be a professional. So
If you're,
if you need to go to the bathroom, wrap up the episode. I don't know.
I was going to go pronate. Couldn't think how to set it up.
Oh yeah. So
If you need to hit the whip,
pronate.
pronate. Pretty good, huh?
All right, comment of the week. Let's wrap this baby up for Jake.
Lizzie Grace 6322 said, has anyone's dog ever gotten in your trash and chewed up poopy diapers and strewn them about? Hasn't happened to me, just wondering. I think she's joking, but that'd be funny if she's like, hey, thought just crossed my mind.
Yeah,
That sounds awful.
that does.
That makes me not want to have a dog and diapers at the same time. Or not a dog and diapers. Dog and,
Do you know they make diapers for dogs?
what's the company called?
What is it? I don't know. Try to think of woofy. Bub woof.
Start with the diaper brand.
Snuggies.
Pampers. Pamperanians.
Okay.
Got
Erica
a chuckle out of Alyssa. I'll take it.
Erica Lefevre, comment of the week. Every episode, I think it can't get any better, and then a new episode drops, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it can get even better.
That's a good comment.
That's sweet. That's very kind. Thank you, Erica.
You don't like this episode? Wait 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It'll get better. Timon, you probably want to pipe in and say something, I guess?
Jake's really got to go to the bathroom time. And stuff.
Yeah, I liked when Colin Beck said that, shouted out me and Brad harmonizing at the end of Never Enough game.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was kind of fun too. So
So to that we say, thank you.
is that a song? Jake's got to pee, Brad. We're
All
not.
right. Yeah, you're right. All right. Hey, we love you guys. Come to Ghostrunners.
It's live.
Live for everybody. Get to it. All right. We'll see you on Monday.
Yeah, we will.
Love you guys. Ghostrunners Podcast. Everybody.